If you're here or in Ghana and you're planning on writing HSK4, get your book, your pen, sit down and listen attentively because baby girl has information. Info Papa B. I have information for you. What is up, beautiful people? It's ACLE here. Some call me Ella, some call me Nuella, some call me Elle. You can call me whatever you want to call me as long as it's in relation with Emanuela. Today, I am back with another video.
Chamo, you are here. Oh, Chamo, welcome.
As you can see from the title, baby girl is gonna give you some tips on how to prepare adequately, emphasis on adequately, for your HSK4 exam. And I think these tips would apply to preparing for any other level of HSK 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Please don't let me talk too much. Subscribe to my channel because baby girl plans on bringing you good content. Okay, so subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Don't forget to click on the post notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I post a new video. I have divided this video into two parts. The first part is a part where I'm going to tell you my experience before the paper, what I went through, how the environment was like before I wrote my HSK4 exam. So my decision to write HSK4 was last minute because I initially didn't plan on writing HSK4. In my school, HSK4 is required only if you do your internship here in China. And doing my internship in China wasn't the original plan. I was going to go to Ghana this year and then do my internship there. But due to certain reasons that I don't want to mention here, I had to stay to do my internship. So it was a last minute decision. The school already knew people that were going to stay to do their internship and I wasn't part of them. So on May 9th, 2021, I went to the administration and I told them that something came up and I have to do my internship here. And initially they didn't want me to do it here, like they didn't want to agree. But for some reason, my supervisor told me that I should register for the exam on June 19th. And she told me this on May 15th. That was, so it meant I had a month or less to prepare for the exam. And I hadn't studied Chinese in 2 years because we stopped learning HSK4 in our third year. I think after third year we didn't do HSK4 again, and we didn't even finish part 1 of HSK4. HSK4 is in 2 parts. There is the Shang and the Xia. I have with me the Shang. Yeah, so I didn't know how I was going to do it. I was scared, I was terrified because most people that wrote the exam failed in my school. Most people that wrote the exam failed, and I was scared I would fail too. So I didn't know how to go about it. And the school was giving me pressure, you know. They would come and be like, well, if you don't pass the HSK, you have to book your ticket and go home, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. Then one time I was just there and my supervisor texted me that I should prepare ahead. I should I should book a ticket in advance just in case I fail my exam. I'm like, hey, I have paid my own money to write an exam and you're telling me to go and buy tickets just in case I fail the exam. She said, you don't have any confidence in me. Like, why? What did I do wrong? It's not like I fail exams in school. I'm not a bad student. So why are you pushing me to buy a ticket? I mean, if the time comes and I fail and I have to go home, I will just go home. Why are you making it look like I don't have a place to? Because my original plan was to go to Ghana. So, madam, they were stressing me. I swear, it wasn't easy. Then I didn't know how to start. Like, everything just looked a lot for me. I didn't know where to start from. I reached out to someone who had already passed. She taught me her tricks on, how to study the thing. I started, but it wasn't helping me. It was confusing me the more. When we were doing HSK4, I was getting good results. I was getting really good results. So I asked myself, Ella, you have learned HSK before, even if you didn't finish it. What did you do? How were you learning for your exams? So I decided to go according to how I was learning for my exams those days when we were learning it in school. And that was what I did. And that was what helped me. So that is what I plan on telling you today. My big secret. Yeah, on the day of the exam. I was panicking in the morning. The exam was around 8, but I couldn't breathe. I at 6. I didn't sleep well the night before the paper. I was just too anxious. As I said in my last video, I battle with anxiety, so I'm almost always anxious before every exam. And there is this really sweet guy who came to pick me up from where I was staying to the exam center. He waited outside the exam hall with me till I ended the exam hall, and then he later came for me after the paper and then took me back home. Yeah. And then he just kept, calming me down that everything will be fine. In the middle of the exam, guys, I broke down. I couldn't breathe. My anxiety took over because I had gotten a text before entering the place that if I fail, I have to go back. And that pressure was just too much. There was no conducive environment. Oh, it was just bad. Like, my school was stressing me too much. They were just stressing me as if I was owing them. I was paying money to do my internship, so I don't know why they were stressing me. Yeah, so they were just like increasing my anxiety level. Because if like my anxiety level was on 100, they just pushed it to like 2000. It was so stressful. Yeah. Now let's move into the main agenda for today. Today, Mademoiselle is coming to tell you the things that I think you should do to, adequately prepare for your HSK. So this book is what I used. I used this book in addition with HSK online app. I'll put the icon here. Get that app. That app is good. It has vocabularies, it has grammar section, it has past questions. That app helped me. So how did I use this book? You see, this is the Shang, as I said. There is the Sha, and then each of them have 10 chapters. So there are 10 chapters, and each chapter has 5 texts. Each text has at least 5 keywords. Let me show you what I mean. See this. This is it. I hope you guys see it. This is it. You see there are words here. And then there is a text. So yeah, this was what I was doing. Before I go to the text, I first of all read through the words. I read the pinyin, then the character, then the English meaning. I did the computer-based exam. So my main focus was to be able to recognize the characters and their meanings in English. You understand? And also their pronunciations, because there is the audio section in the exam. So you have to know how the word is pronounced. You have to know what the character looks like, and you have to know the meaning of the word. So I would go through for the first time looking at the pinyin, the character, and the meaning. After I do that, I'll read over it again. And then for the third time, I will try to cover the pinyin and the translation, the English translation, and then look at the characters and mention the word with its translation until I get perfect. So when I get perfect, I move to the text itself, and then I read the text, because the text involves the keywords that you've read with, a few conjunctions and stuff from HSK1 to HSK4. Mind you, are supposed to know 1,200 words before sitting for the exam. These 1,200 words consist of 600 words from HSK1 to 3 and 600 words from HSK4 alone. So the book has 600 words that you are supposed to know. D'accord. So that was what I was doing. And then with the text, I would, for the first time, it's more like you are now meeting new words and stuff. So I would read and translate the ones that I do not understand or the ones that I do not recognize, and then be cross-checking and stuff. So after I get all that and I get the words and their meanings and understand the text, I read again without any help, without translating or anything. So I try to read the text, and I read over and over and over until I become very perfect at reading it, and then I understand it very well. You feel me? Yeah. So until I am perfect at reading the text and understanding it well, because after I read everything, I translate it to myself in English. You feel me? Yeah. So that was what I was doing. I would read over and over and over until I am like very fluent at reading it. No mistakes. Then it means I'm done with text 1. Then I'll go to text 2. Do the same thing. Text 3, text 4, text 5. Then I'm done with 1 chapter. Then I go to the next chapter. That like that. So I'm done for day 1. That was what I was doing. So 2 chapters a day. That was what I was doing. So maybe in the morning I'll do 1 chapter, and then relax in the afternoon. You shouldn't be too serious with the Chinese, else you will feel pressured. You will not enjoy it. Have fun with it, you understand? And try to use the words that you learn. Try to make your own sentences with them, so that you will get used to it. When you go out, try to speak Chinese with the words that you know. When you're buying something, speak Chinese. Don't point at it. Talk. Okay? It will help you remember the words. You understand? Yeah. So the next day, I'll move to, so maybe yesterday I did chapter 1 and 2. Tomorrow, chapter 3 and 4. And that means you are taking 5 days to do 1 chapter, right? To do 1 book, sorry. Because it's 10 chapters per book. 1 day, 2 chapters, meaning 5 days for 10 chapters. Then you move to the next book. So I used 10 days in total to finish the 2 books. When I finished, I didn't go back. No turning back. Woo! No turning back. The book was over. Like, that was it. I just threw it somewhere. And then I moved to the HSK online app. On the app, I started solving past questions. One good thing about the app is that the past questions come exactly the way the exam is. It will time you, because you have 100 questions, 100 minutes. The first part is the listening part. The second part is the reading part. And the third part is the writing part. So I was using the app to check my accuracy and then my speed. You need to be able to train yourself to answer the questions correctly in a short period of time, like in the given time. Because one thing is, once the time allocated for listening is done, it gets submitted automatically if you are doing the computer-based one. And I think it's the easier one. The writing one, there are better characters. So but with the computer-based one, you will type the character. So all you have to know is the pinning, and then you recognize the character. That is all. Once the allocated time for reading section is done, it gets submitted. Then writing. Once the allocated time for writing is done, a call. You feel me? So you have to be very fast but accurate. You understand? Yeah. So I used the app to work on that part. I used it to work on my accuracy and then my speed. And then the app also, it made me also realize my problem areas. And I realized the writing was my problem area, especially the part where you rearrange the words to form a correct sentence. That part was my problem, because it follows a particular order, a grammatical order, conjunctions. When you see this word must follow. This is a conjunction. When you see this, there is a pattern. It's this plus this is subject, verb, the grammar. Because I didn't have too much time to go and read. They are in the book, but I didn't have time to go and read the grammar and understand that, oh, this word means this. So the pattern is subject plus verb plus, no. I didn't have that time. So it was a bit difficult for me. And a friend of mine introduced me to his classmates who helped me quickly get the patterns. So using the app made me, solving more questions. If you don't use the app and you even have past questions, you can use that. Even the workbook, this one has a workbook, you can use that and then just set your own timer. One question 1 minute, one question 1 minute, one question 1 minute, one question 1 minute, Hey, it's okay, Ella. Yeah. So yeah. That is what I did. And then it made me identify my problem areas so that I could work on them before the exam time. And then I worked on my listening too, because sometimes it's too fast. So I got to know that, oh, there is a trick. There are tricks. Like, the more you solve the questions, the more you will get how the questions are set. You understand? You'll be able to even tell the answer before they finish reading the question. And that buys you time to go back and change an answer that you think you got wrong. You understand? Yeah, that was what I did. So basically, try to get the new words, memorize the words, recognize the characters, read every text, read them over and over and over until you have mastered them well enough. Then when you are done, solve questions. So use the first 10 days. If you have a lot of time to prepare, you can do 1 chapter a day. It's even better, because then it gives you more time to digest what you've already accumulated. You feel me? So yeah, when you are done, meaning you would use 20 days, you understand, to finish the words and the text. When you are done, solve past questions until the day of your exam. And I suggest you rest well before the exam. I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't have adequate rest. I slept around 4 a.m., woke up at 6 a.m. to prepare for the exam, because I battle with anxiety. I can't just sleep. No, I was not solving past questions, but I had my phone, I had the words on my phone, 1,200 words on my phone, and I kept going over them over and over and over and over, telling myself the meanings and stuff like that, until I fell asleep at 4. Yeah. So that was it. The exam is not difficult, honestly. It's not difficult. You just have to be cautious of the time. So you have to practice your speed. Like, allow your senses to work, especially your hearing sense, so that you can hear the audio part. And the reading part, sometimes when you are reading, you can see the answer in the sentence. So check the question, the sentence in the question. You will see that same sentence in the passage. That's your answer, my dear. You find the answer there. You find the answer there. Yeah, that was something that I got. Yeah. And stay chilled. Try to be chilled. If you are a very anxious person, the reading part will not help you, because what I faced was, when you're anxious and you're reading Chinese characters, it's not like you've mastered Chinese like that. So the character starts flying, like you have dyslexia. You feel me? Yeah, so just chill, but don't be too relaxed, such that time will go against you. You understand? And before you start with the preparation and everything, tell yourself that I am going to pass this exam. I am capable. I am able. In fact, say it now. If you are someone who is planning on writing any HSK exam from HSK 1 to 6, say this with me. I'm very capable of writing this exam. I am going to pass this exam because I'm a conqueror. My people are conquerors, okay? Yeah. Keep a positive energy. Because I had a lot of discouragement from friends. Some people will be like, hey, like when they hear I'm going to write the HSK, hey, I'm sure you will be able to write it. Let's find someone to write it for you. Like, it was just scaring me left and right. It wasn't supportive. It wasn't helpful at all. Until I passed my exam and people were doing, oh, I knew you would pass. Oh, I knew you would pass. Oh, but some people genuinely had, confidence in me. Some people were like, oh, I'll just pass easily. And yeah. So that's basically it. You see, it's simple. The exam is easy. And I think if you do this, it would work for you. Trust me. Hey, disclaimer, if you go and do it and it doesn't work. No, it will work. It will work. Trust me. It will work. It will work. If you need any help with HSK, any question you have, follow me on Instagram, 2_Yali, 2_. On Snapchat at Iyali51, or on Twitter at Elayali. Ask me any question regarding the HSK. Please, HSK 1 to 4, HSK 5, I've not even tried. The words are too many. Oh, but yeah, please, HSK 1 to 4, I beg. Yeah, text me, I'll reply you. I'll do my best to reply you. If you're feeling anxious, text me. I'll calm you down, because the exam is no big deal like that. Honestly, it's not a big deal at all. I hope this helped someone. Do this, and trust me, you'll be happy. You'll be happy with the outcome. Baby girl wouldn't give you fake info. Come on, I serve you the best. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching my video. Kindly like, comment, and remember to keep your comments civil, because my mental health is very important. Share with your friends. Subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.